Hey guys, I hopped on just a couple minutes early because I wanted to check something out. So my phone kind of acted like I could go live on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So I just wanted to see if that was actually the case. But I don't see it over on Instagram. So if you're just hopping on here, I was just wanting to check and see if Facebook was kind of giving me the option to go live on my phone to both Facebook and Instagram. And so I was trying to check here right before noon and see if that actually was working or not, but I don't think that it was. Okay, so happy Sunday, guys. Or not Sunday, it's Tuesday. Happy lunch break live. You can see that I'm so used to doing Sunday sales. So it has been raining here literally all day and all night. So it had beautiful snow last night and the snow turned into rain, and now it is a muddy mess outside, and you can maybe hear it coming down. Let's see. My name is Brooke. My shop is the Junk Parlor. I will be open on Saturday here in Centerville, Iowa for Small Business Saturday, and I am going to be open from 9 to 4. All the things that we are putting up, they are available to ship, or you can pick up them in Centerville. I will hold them for as long as necessary for you to make a road trip down here. I have some huge piles of people that don't want to pay for shipping, which I understand, and then that gives them an excuse to have to come down here and shop. So I'm open by appointment as well. Okay, since we have Thanksgiving this week, it'll be a little bit different. One, if you're a first-time buyer, you're going to get an invoice immediately. I do need your email address and your zip code, and you need to pay that invoice. And then you will get a second invoice on Friday when I pack everything up and calculate shipping. Normally that's on Thursday, but hey, it's Thanksgiving and I'm actually going to take the day off. I will do that on Friday. If you are our repeat customer, then you're going to get an email invoice to you if you didn't get something on Sunday. And that is just kind of so you can see what you got, what you were first on. And then you will get shipping added to your invoice on Friday. And then I'll send you a, hey, shipping got added, and then you can go in and pay it. If it is, if you're somebody that I charge your card, then I will wait and charge your card on Friday once I have shipping added. To that, I can hold your items. If you get one little thing and you want to wait until you have a box worth, you just need to let me know that before Friday morning. And there's a few of you that I know I just wait until I have a good box full for every week. And so I already know that. What else do we need to know? If you're watching from Instagram, you're just going to have to shoot me a message after this, because once this gets posted to IGTV, I can't see comments anymore. Facebook, I'll check your comments after the sale gets posted. I like it once I've read it, and if you are not the first person to say that you want it, I put next in line. So just as a reminder, in case you're new to following or watching, my phone sometimes looks different than yours, and so just know that I really don't care who gets the item. I just go off of what my phone says. So I think that should probably be about it. Okay, this is not old. It is $5. It is plastic, but I still love the way that it looks. It's a really good Santa. And because it's super lightweight, it'd be really easy to ship. So $5 on Santa. And then I better go back here so I don't forget. So this one does come with a light. There is a one lone blue little light in here. It's $60. There aren't any chips or flaws or damage on this. You can buy these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and my phone must have been listening to me because I've seen ads for these since I said that on another sale. This one does have an opening where you can put a star in it, because someone had asked me that about the one on Sunday. This one is the same Atlantic mold pattern. It does say Merry Christmas on it, and it is $19.79. So we've got $60 on our small ceramic Christmas tree. And then don't forget to check stories. So when we get done with the live, I will go through stories and I will show you whatever didn't sell live, so you can see that without watching the whole video. So I posted earlier, or yesterday and earlier today, I have a whole bunch of these elements. They're flashcards. They have the periodic table on the back, and then they have the elements on the front, and they are $5 each. And so if you are interested in any, then just shoot me a message. Some have sold, and I will try and keep the picture and stories updated so that you know what is still available. But $5 each on the elements. And then I have a bunch of seashells, and I cannot remember. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. $3 each on the elements and $3 each. These are all seashells. So you've got pictures of seashells, and then it gives you like a description card on the back of it. And I have not gone through and laid these out so you can see all the shells, but if you are a shell connoisseur and you know a certain shell that you want, then just let me know. And then I have a bunch of these rummy cards, and these are $2 each. And so they have the same word is on the top and the bottom, but I have pictures of all of these laid out in stories. So if you look through those, just let me know what ones you're interested in. And these are $2 each. I charged somebody incorrectly. Okay, this is a little DIY ornament for $5. It's made out of one of those aluminum, probably a child's pan. It's got a new plastic golden glittered deer with some bells and greenery. So $5 on this one. This was one of my DIY projects when I did the 25 Days of Christmas last year. And this year I've teamed up with a group of ladies, and we're going to take turns doing different days, different projects, decor, food, everything. $3 on our little aluminum chicken cookie cutter, and so be looking for that. I am going to create an event here on Facebook for it to kind of keep all the information in one place. So $3 on our horse aluminum cookie cutter, $3 on our bell, and you can just simply hang these with a hook on your tree and turn them into ornaments. And then we have the flower for $3. You can throw them in a bowl, put them in a glass candy dish. Then we have $3 on this Honeycomb Bell. So it's never been opened. It's never been open. And it's just a white honeycomb bell for $3. Then we have this little Santa for $5. I would say he is not vintage. He's got a book stack of boys and girls and naughty and nice. So $5 on Santa. And then we have a cast iron Santa for $30. So he is pretty heavy. He's cast iron. He's been painted. I kind of looked for a maker's mark on the bottom, but it's covered with felt, and I don't see any markings on this cast iron Santa. So $30 on the cast iron Santa. Okay, then I have a few more of the little bulbs. So we've got 8 that are pink and red, 12 that are blue-green, and 17 are gold and silver. And I'm going to sell this bundle together for $9. So you're going to get all the little bulbs for $9. A lot of them have like aluminum foil twisted there on the end, so hopefully you can see that okay. And maybe next time we'll sell that carnival dish. Okay, then we have patented March 6, 83, this Bixby bottle for $15. So it says Bixby on the bottom. There is a chip right here where my finger is rubbing. It's very hard to see. I mean, it's a good chunk, but it's very hard to see because it's right on the edge or the lip. But this has a great look with the aqua color, and you can see the air bubbles. So $15 on our Bixby jar. Okay, then we have $15 on this little wooden drawer. So this is probably like some kind of oak, I'm guessing. It's pretty heavy duty is what I'm trying to say, I guess. So you can set this on your coffee table. You can put your magazines and remotes in there. You could put it on your dressing table and keep your perfumes and a little, mirror stand in there. So lots of different options on things you can do with the drawer for $15. Drawer is $15. Then for $15, we have this little vintage plastic Christmas tree, and then it has some gold glitter in it as well. So $15 on our little plastic Christmas tree. Then we have, I'm gonna have to read, there's a dog, a baby with like a hat on it, and then a guy or a boy. Says Rogers Clean Grip. So these are some old clothespins or like food clips, and I'll just show them here to the cameras so you can kind of see the faces. So you're getting the 3 of them for $15. Okay, then I have a couple of jars of this Script ink. This one is washable green. I don't know if you can see the pretty color. I don't think it's showing on the camera, but this is full of green ink. So $15 on our ink bottle. And then we have a couple that are smaller. This one is full as well. It doesn't have the paper label on it anymore. It's $15. And you might be able to see, it looks like there's like a glass stripe down it, and that's just because of the ink well. So the bottles that have the little divided spot, that's what this is. So $15 on our one with no lid. And then we have this one, which is black. And it is not as full. It does have some dried to the side, but then there's liquid in it still as well. And this one is also $15. So green, no label, and black, $15 each on those. Okay, $10 on this jeweled piece. It was probably on a dress, I'm guessing. I don't know why. It just makes me think of something that would have been on the bust. But, it's just very pretty. You could repurpose it. I don't know if you've seen, I have bedazzled like cow skull heads before. So you could do something really awesome on a cow skull. Lots of options. $10 on our jeweled piece. Okay, then we have $15 on this book of prayer. So it has the cross on it, and then it has some paper label left from where the hardback part has gone. So $15 on our prayer book. Then we have, for $10, this little Pabst Blue Ribbon can. It was a piggy bank. And I don't think it was homemade. It was actually intended to be a piggy bank. So Pabst Blue Ribbon for $10. So you could take this bottom off and get your change out. Then we have another turmeric or turmeric. This one is in a cardboard container. There still is some in it, not very much, but this would be great for red, white, and blue decor in your kitchen. Somebody has stabbed into it, but you could take like a hat pin or something and display it that way by stabbing it in there. And this is High Test brand, and it says Continental Drug Company, St. Louis, USA here on the bottom label. So $10 on our turmeric. Okay, then we have $15 on this Noel sign. Could probably use a little bit of ironing. You could hang this down the center of a wreath. You could just hang it anywhere on in your house. But $15. It's felt, but it's really soft. Okay, then we have a cigar box or a tobacco box for $15. This one is the Lundress. You can see a mouse has had a good time in this one. And then the inside label is not all there, but it's not too bad. Got the lid. So $15 on our tobacco box. Okay, then we have another set of Christmas lights for $5. When I packed these away, they worked, but I really did not plug them in this time. They have all of the little like plastic, I don't even know, like kind of like an icicle over the lights. So $5 on those. Then we have this like package decorator, kind of like a piece of ribbon, but not a piece of ribbon. And it is $10 on our little Santas. They are on this gold elastic so that you could put it over a package. $10 on our Santas. Okay, then we have $5 on this little, I don't know if it's supposed to be a tart pan, if it is from a kid's set. It's heavier duty than just the normal lightweight aluminum that the play sets are from. But you could turn this into an ornament, decoupage a picture in there. $5 on our little plate. Okay, then we've got a teeny tiny little stocking for $1. We've got, this makes me think of my alma mater from college, the Mules and Jennies. I don't know if it's a donkey, a horse, I don't know what it is. $5, made out of felt and some rickrack. Okay, then we have 3 wooden ornaments for $10. So these have been painted. They are a front and a back. So that's one in the set. This one, you can tell that one kid is missing because this is his arm with a snowball. I did not notice that at first, but. And then the third one for $10 is this little girl with her hand out. So 3 wooden ornaments for $10. Okay, then we have some of these, and I'm going to draw a blank on what kind they are. They're not frozen Charlottes, they are a German doll. I can't think of what it's called. So this little guy's head is not attached to the body anymore. Someone has spooled up some paper to make his neck, so he will sit there, but we know how my luck is, and I normally am fumbling things. But his little outfit is just super cute. So that oh, plowable. I can't even talk. That stuff that you can wad up and roll up in a ball and then stick on the wall to hang up a poster or something. I'm thinking of my education background here. You can roll that up and stick it under little figurines like this that you're worried about falling over, and then they will stay stationary. I actually did that to my, this guy's $15. I actually did that to a scale on my toilet because the scale just kept sliding back and scraping up our wall really bad. So I put some of that sticky stuff. $15 on our flower frog. This one's probably 1.5 inches maybe in diameter. This would be great to display some of those flashcards that I was showing you. And then we have $20 on this metal flower frog, and it's definitely 2 inches. So these two are a good pair to stack. So 15 on the smaller one and 20 on the larger one. Okay, then we have $10 on this newer bottle brush tree with some bulbs in it. It is in really good condition. $10 on that. Then we have $5 on this little Christmas tree. It's all plastic, but it's like good plastic. It's not all dried out and hard. So you could decorate your little tree here, or just, I'm guessing it would come off of the stand and you could just use it as greenery, put it in a crock or a pitcher. So $5 on our little evergreen tree. Then we have a pineapple core for $10 with the green wood handles. It is a little bit rusty crusty, but it would still stand up or look good in your bowl, or you could put it over the lip of a bowl as well. So $10 on our pineapple core. Okay, then we have $3 on this little elf hat. There is a little gathering here. I'm not sure if that's supposed to go on the top or the bottom, but you could just hang this on a coat hook or a nail, or hang it over the corner of a picture frame. You could, if you're making those jar lid snowmen that I had, this would be a good thing to use as a hat. So $3 on our little elf hat. Okay, then I have even more of these. Don't even necessarily know what they are, except that they are berries. And they are like twisty berries, where you can twist them around greenery. You can twist them around a pick and then stab them into your styrofoam or whatever you're creating with. There are a ton of red ones. And then there are a couple that are white, and then somebody has glittered the ends. So there's a couple that style in there as well. A lot of them also were just kind of twisted up like this. And so then I don't know if they threw them into a bowl or what, but this is definitely something for the crafters. So our foam twisty berries are $15 for the bundle. And believe it or not, when I was searching for them online, the keyword was twisty berries to find them. Okay, we've got a little mistletoe ball, which I think I have one more of these still, for $5. This one does have some tinsel stuck in it. $5 on our mistletoe. And then we have another doll. This one, she's missing her hair. I think this is paper mache. So we've got, where's her sticker? I think she was 20. I don't know why I lost the sticker. Yep, here it is. It's on the box. $20 on our paper mache doll. So she's missing her hair, but other than that, she's in good condition because she has her hands and feet, and I do like her face. So you could add a little bonnet to her and not even worry about the hair. $20 on our doll. Okay, then we have a pair of paintbrushes for $6. So you've got one that's metal and one that's plastic. It is a thicker, heavy-duty plastic, but these would be fun if you are an artist or like art supplies. $6 on the pair. And then we have some more office items. We've got this stapler, which is a BAM I number 10, and it is stamped Germany on the bottom. So $10 on our BAM I number 10 stapler, and it is $10, and it does work. And there it just fell. I was trying to catch it. Okay, then we have, I didn't even know these things existed, and I should have had a piece of paper. But these are, or this is a stapleless stapler, and made in Japan. It looks like a whale to me. And here, I've got a little post-it price tag. Let me grab it. And it does this. So, $10. $10 on our stapleless stapler. Okay, we've got another ink bottle. This one is $15. So say with the cork on this one, because I've got another one coming up. So with the cork, $15. It is aqua. It says like Sanford, I think, on the bottom of it. It's embossed with that. But $15 on our ink bottle with a cork. And then we have $15 on this ink bottle. So you notice all the bottles that I've shared today would look really good together. Same color. No markings on the bottom. 15 on our inkwell. Okay, then we have a newer little drum here for $5, a little drum ornament. And then this still has its made in Japan. Was it Japan? Yeah, made in Japan tag. So it's got the silver flat or a leaf, the bells, and a bulb and a ribbon, and it's actually a corsage. So $15 on our vintage corsage. So you can see here the piece that you would pin on. So corsage made in Japan, $15. Then we have $5 on this disco ball globe. And those are little pieces of mirror, I think. I don't know. It's kind of got sharp edges and it has some good weight to it. It is not a plastic one. $5 on our disco ball. Okay, then we have a pair of, I'm going to say they're ceramic trees or maybe just newer. $20 on the pair. One of them has a little plastic piece on top for a star, and the other one does not. And neither one of these are like marked on the bottom, like the ones that are Atlantic molds. So $20 on our pair of ceramic trees. Okay, then we have $20 on our glass tree. This one is pretty large. This is one that has a lid, so you are going to fill it that way. I had all of those little bulbs filled in here all the way up, so you could do that. You could do tinsel, you could do candy canes, you could do spindles. I mean, you could do anything, blocks, whatever you have. Put food in it or create it, make it like a snow globe. So $20 on our glass tree. And then we have $15 on glass tree number 2. This one I would say is a little bit newer and actually more like a canister because it does have the plastic on the lid. It is $15, but same thing. You could fill it with your collection. You could fill it with cookies and give it as a gift. So $15 on glass tree number 2. Okay, then we have a couple of film canisters. So she has written out everything that is on the film. It's gold, it's $15, and there actually is a reel in there. So a couple things I've mentioned before with the core is you could just take the canister, command strip it to the wall. Take the reel, command strip it to the wall. You could take all that film out and kind of use it anywhere you would use garland or filler. Put it in a candy dish, all just messed up in there. So I have 2 of these, $15 each. And I also like to use them as a riser. So you could use it as a cloche base. You could use it just to give yourself some height. And I think gold is good, obviously, for fall, but you can use it for Christmas time as well. So films, $15 each, 2 available. Okay, then we have $10 on this American Lawyer book. Has beautiful penmanship inside. It is 1853 copyright date. And I mean, here's the Indiana map. Homestead exemption. So just promissory notes. Texas, I just saw. $10 on our American Lawyer book. And then we have this book with, that's an inkwell on it. Again, beautiful penmanship, whoever whose book it is. This one is 1854 copyright date, $10 on it, Old Christianity. And this one, the pages kind of have some color to them. $10 on the Christianity book. Okay, then we have $15 on this Santa boot. It's more like a paper mache or plastic. It is not, it's not ceramic. And if you don't like the filler, which I almost did, just take the filler out. Just take it out and redo it or use it in a different way. Put a Christmas tree in it. There's no markings on the bottom, and it is $15 on our Santa boot. Okay, then we have, let's see, 16 of these plastic red and white swirl bulbs for $8. And there are 3 large, 4 medium, and 9 small. So $8 on these. These would look really good in that glass tree, hung on your tree, or thrown into a bowl. They look like candy. Okay, then we have $25 on this feed sack, and it is Pillsbury's Best Feeds, and stamped Clinton, Iowa down there at the bottom. And it is one that has been opened, so it's not a sack anymore. It's more just like a fabric. So you could repurpose this very easily, or just leave it folded like this and pretend it's still stitched together, or stitch it together. But you can do a bunch of different things, obviously, with the feed sacks. So Pillsbury's Best Feed for $25. Then we have another feed sack for $25, and this one is Hormel. It's got the pig on there. Let's see, this one says Austin, Minnesota. This one is still stitched, so it is still a sack. You could use it as a pillowcase if you wanted. $25 on the Hormel feed sack. Then we have one of those little eye medicine things. It's like a shot glass for your eye. $15 on that. It's just a clear glass one. Then we have a couple of old fountain pens, calligraphy pens. That one has a name on it. Weep Ever is what it looks like to me. But that one, this one, the silver one, is a little bit different because it has a lid, so it makes me think it's a little newer because of that lid. But the pair for $10. $10 on our pair of pens. And then this is kind of a random thing to have, but we've got a pair of these for $1. These are Zud Removes Rust and Stains, a little sample. And so it's pretty much, well, it's loose in there. I was going to say it's dried up. So you've got a pair of these. These would be fun to just clip, and hang up somewhere. $1 for the pair of Zud samples. Then we have $30 on this bird print. Try and get it where the light isn't ruining the shot. These are J Gold prints. So $30 on this one. And then number 2 is also $30. Says 6x8 on the back. Copyright by Sidney Z. Lucas, New York City, number 6098, made in the USA. So J Gold prints 1 and 2. Okay, then we have just a plain white frame for $20. This one is nice and thick, and then you could also use the back. The back has a nice raw wood look to it. So you could hang some bulbs in it, you could put a wreath in it, you could just layer it like it is. But $20 on our wooden white frame. Okay, then we have, let me get my little tag out of here, which keeps getting covered up. We've got 9 glitter ornaments for $9. So these are styrofoam covered with glitter. I like them because they're lightweight. You can stick them on top of, your candlestick. You probably saw when I was showing you the ornaments. So I would say it's some kind of style of picnic basket. But the green is great here for Christmas. You could put something in the bottom of this so that the bulbs were up towards the top and you could actually see them. So $30 on our green picnic basket. Okay, then we have a vintage candle ring. Something just fell off, a light. $15 on this one. So I don't think it's all there because there's a lot more color on this end than there is on this end. But it's still really cute with the flocking and the bright colors. You could hang it on the wall. You could set it in front of your TV. You could put it over a candle. So $15 on our candle ring. Okay, then we have an advertising sharpener for your scissors, and this one is $5. It's a Fox-Built Feeds dealer. So it's like a thick cardboard, and then it has the metal running through so that you can sharpen your scissors. $5 on the scissor sharpener. Okay, then we have $3 on this woman's shoe ornament. Definitely screams country to me. $3 on the boot. Then we have $5 on Little Santa in the grass. So he's a little plastic. He's got a wire underneath him there that's just been coiled up so that he could set. But we've got $5 on our Little Santa. And then we have a pair of partridge, I'm guessing, and they are $10. So these are felt covered or doves, birds. I can't really figure out, both of them have like a stabby thing. This one's bent over right there. I can't figure out why that is, but these would be fun to put on your tree or work into your decor, and you could have them sitting out year round. So $10 on the dove pair. Okay, then we have $5 on Santa. He is on a little pipe cleaner. $5 on him. It is so raining. Then we have this snowman for $5. This is actually a magnet. And I'm not really sure what these puff balls are made out of, but they're really, really soft. So $5 on our snowman magnet. It does have a magnet there on the back. And then we have $5 on our skate. This is like foam maybe, and has been bedazzled. And not only does it have a hanger, but it also has the wire pick, so you could stick it in something as well. $5 on our skate. And then we have this green bowl. It is cracked for $35. So let me see if I can find the crack. Okay, the crack is right here. There's the stamp on the bottom. It's really beautiful. It's my favorite color. So $35 on our green stoneware bowl, and it does have a crack. Okay, let's do some Christmas books if I can get them here. My time. We've got Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells is 1964 copyright date for $8. We've got another Jingle Bell that is a 1984 copyright date for $8. We've got Rudolph, 1958 for $8. Another one that is 1958 for $8. 1952, The Christmas Story for $8. Another Christmas Story. This one is 1952. I think that was the same as the other one. This one is The Biggest, Most Beautiful Christmas Tree. This one is 1985 for $8. We've got The Night Before Christmas. This one is 1949 and it is $8. We've got Santa's Toy Shop, 1950 for $8. So how this works, I just saw this question pop up. On Instagram, you're gonna have to send me a message when the video gets done, or you can time out and go over and shoot me a message and tell me what you want. comments do not transfer once it gets posted to IGTV. So Facebook, when comments show up, they save once it gets posted live. So if you have Facebook, it's always probably better to watch me on Facebook, but I know everybody doesn't. And so you'll just have to send me a message and say, hey, here are the things I want if they're available. So Santa's Toy Shop is a 1981 for $8. So you can tell I've been hoarding some Santa books for a while. Okay, then we have this sewing machine. It's $40. It is super rusty crusty, but if it wasn't super rusty crusty, it would be even more dollars. It's still awesome looking. You could put a spool of thread up there, do red or something fun for Christmas. And I have not did not do a clear coat or anything on it. This is just as is. It's not like rusty, like the rust is not coming off. So $40 on our miniature sewing machine. Okay, then I have a few Chanel chicks. They're all like decked out parade chicks, and they are $10 each. So we've got yellow is $10. We've got the white one for $10. And we have this pink girl with an umbrella, and she is $10. Okay, this is not a quilt topper like I've been sharing lately. This one actually is a quilt. It's $45. It's approximately 51 by 70. And again, it's going to be used. This one is probably like a thinner one. The aged ones, that's what makes them super soft. So you can use it. You could lay it down and take pictures or a picnic. You could drape it over your chair on your porch. You can fold it up and drape it on your ladder. But $45 on our quilts. And I'm trying to show you all the sides. And the inside is just white. So $45 on our quilt. It's pretty much a light blue with every color. Okay, then we have $20 on our bird cage. I love the front door, and then other than that, it's just a typical bird cage. So you can slide the bottom out, and then it's open. So I have just filled this with bulbs before. You can do little scenes in here and then slide it shut and put your hand in the door to kind of fix everything. So you can kind of use these bird cages like a cloche too. So $20 on the bird cage. Okay, then we have another ornament that's bedazzled, kind of like the skates. Our candy cane is $5. We've got an old coat hook for $15. It does have all of its pieces here in the back. So cast iron coat hook, and this one you can see is pretty long, gonna hang off pretty far off of the wall. And then we've got 15 each on these crazy quilt sections. They're varying degrees of goodness. So you can see that the fabric is gone on some of these. But you could turn this into a pillowcase. You could mount this in a frame or behind like a window or something. This one is number 2 for $15. It does have a hole in it here. So if you made a pillowcase, you could just put a pretty piece behind it. This one is number 2 for $15. And then we have number 3 for $15. Okay, then this is, I would say, a homemade pillowcase because the zipper is newer, and it is $15. So the zipper is up the side. You can fill it or put a pillow in it. $15 on that. And then I did get this table runner for $10. It does have some staining on it like normal. I have not washed this, but you could still bunch it all up instead of folding it all nice and then drape it over something and show off all that hand stitching. So $10 on our table runner. And then this chunk of fabric is about 9.5 foot long, and it is $25. It's a very soft, it's not like hard like a burlap, but it definitely has that kind of look. It's probably linen. I don't even know what it is, but 9.5 foot of it. And so if you had a long table, you could run this down the table for Christmas. It would work for fall. It would work for 4th of July with the red, white, and blue. Or you could probably cut some panels and use it for like a cafe curtain or something. So 9.5 foot of this fabric for $25. Okay, then we have, this is part of an old Christmas tree. I like this part of it. It's kind of like a vase. You could put a tree in it. You could fill it with, use it as a container and fill it that way. You could just throw some bulbs in there, but $15 on our Christmas tree base. Okay, then we have a little stoneware pitcher for $10. It's tiny, it's blue. There is a little bit of chipping right here. You can hopefully see on the camera, but it is still precious. $10 on our little blue stoneware pitcher. Okay, then we have a pair of ceramic candy canes for $6. We've got, this one's more burgundy and this one's more like a hunter green. So $6 on the pair of ceramic candy canes. And then we have some plastic candy canes, and they are on little picks, and 3 of them for $5. So they've got the blue and silver ribbon, they're plastic, and then they look like they would be able to be hung as well. So 3 for $5. Okay, then we have a plastic ornament bird made in Hong Kong. And this is $4. So it's a green plastic bird. It's never been opened. Has the Made in Hong Kong label on its foot, plus on the bag. $4 on our bird. Okay, then I've shared in the past the miniatures. I have probably about 10 miniatures left. So we've got this teapot. And the crazy thing on these miniatures is that they have all of the pieces, and so there's like a strainer down in there too. It's probably supposed to be up higher. But $5 on our little miniature tea kettle or coffee pot. We've got $5 on our little lantern. So it's kind of got where the mirror would be on the back. It's got its little turner. That is open. Oh, it's a pencil sharpener. That's open. There's the pencil sharpener. So we've got this little miniature lamp that is actually a pencil sharpener. $5 on it. We've got this, I'm pretty sure this is for coffee, a coffee grinder. And you get a little coffee mug with it. Look how tiny that is. But again, the nice thing about these miniatures, a little kid would have fun with that. And I think the lid comes off as well, if I can get it with my fingers. $5 on our coffee grinder. Then we have another lamp. This one is just a tabletop lamp. And this is plastic. $5 on our tabletop lamp. These would be fun for a fairy garden. And then you have your spinning wheel. $5. We have our grinding wheel for $5. So the pedal actually makes it move. We have a rocking horse for $5. We have a gumball machine or candy dispenser. So the lid comes off. You could put some red miniature bulbs in there, do something with some color. $5 on our gumball machine. And then we have a little fireplace here, and it comes with this kettle, and then there's a little stand here that goes in the fireplace to hold the kettle, and it is $5. We've got a miniature meat grinder for $5. So it would clamp onto something, and this spins. It also comes off. $5 on our little grinder. And then we've got a car pencil sharpener. So pencil sharpener, the little car. And the car actually has its box as well. So $5 on the miniature. Okay, we are at our time, so we're going to call it quits there. I will go over to stories after this and post what didn't sell live. Reminder, Instagram, if you're watching, you need to send me a private message of anything that you are interested in. Facebook, I will click like once I've read your comment, and I will put next in line if you were not the first one to respond. If you're a new buyer, I need your email address and your zip code. You'll get an invoice emailed to you. You need to pay that within 24 hours. If you are a repeat customer, then you are going to get your invoice. You can wait until Friday when I pack everything up and add shipping to your invoice. Normally I do shipping on Thursday, but it's Thanksgiving, so everything's getting pushed back to Friday. My shop is open on Saturday, no appointment necessary. I'm open 9 to 4 in Centerville, Iowa. So if you need the address, you can just ask if you don't know where I am. But I would love to see you come and shop, and you can also pick up your items as well. But I do ship anything that I can other than furniture. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a great day. It is raining so hard, and I am not excited about going inside to eat lunch here in a bit. Fingers crossed it will die down, but at least it's not frozen and it's not ice, right? And we didn't lose Wi-Fi, which is very unusual. So thanks, guys. Have a good day.